Alright. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. How do we sound? Yeah, we're doing hands 2 times in a row today because I have some new triggers that I want to show you guys. So, 2 streams with hand cam. Sounds good. All the sound is good. Good, 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 good. I also have to say, this has to be, I think, my favorite nails that I've gotten. I feel like they're the most me nails I've gotten because they're just so freaking cute. It's insane. Alright, Floofs. I have some new triggers for us. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Are they super duper cute? Yeah, some of them are, yeah. This one's cute. They're little squish paws. You put this up against the mic, the little squish paw. I'd take him out. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you so much. We have the squish paws. I have 2 of them to try. And then I've got these little tinsel balls, which will sound really nice. I got some wooden coasters, and I need to fill these sacks with Orpheus buzz. I figured we could do that on the stream. Oh yeah, the nails. Yeah, look. They're super duper cute. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love them. These are really cool. And pom-pom. Let me know that after I said I'd play Inscription, that I did, and I played like other dolls. It's hard sometimes. Do not blame yourself. It's meant to be a challenge. But yeah, I got a bunch of these little balls. Because I thought it would sound good for ASMR. Crinkle. Tinsel balls. Thank you for the check-ins. I need to add these to our ASMR menu still. Hi, God Hunter. Hi. Hi, Mashdown. Good morning. Here, I'm going to slightly adjust my chat so it's easier for me to. I don't have to turn this much to read messages. There we go. Hi, David. What do you guys think? Do you like our new tinsel balls? It is a nice sound, yeah. Balls. We fixed our tinkle counter, by the way. You guys ever want to use our tinkle command? Very tingly, good, good. Good, good, good. So that's something you guys can request now. I have a huge pack of these, so if they ever seem like they're dying or flattening, we have a bunch of them. But yeah. Tinsel balls is what we'll call this trigger. Got some super coins today. Remember, there's a shop 5 minutes from Thursday. Ooh. Adding to your collection. Mr. Adam, 9 months. What are we naming this up, baby? Thank you so much for the 9 months. Thank you. If there's any triggers you'd like, let me know. We're just going through all our new ones right now. I got wooden coasters for Tippy Tappies. Oh, concrete. Yeah, Mr. Adams. Sorry, my bad. Oh yeah, concrete's thriving. 100+ American dollars. Wow. And also, wood scrape. Yeah, let's draw this baby. Test something. Sure, Mr. Adam. We'll go through all of them and then we'll see which one we like the most. How do you guys feel about the wood tappies? I think it works a little better when I double up on the wood. Yeah, it's a bit of a popping sound, isn't it? I love. Little ping sound you see in games. Movies when you flip them, unlike our current money. Metal ping sound. But how do you guys feel now that we have wood tappies? Do we like wood tappies? Love it. Alright, don't hit as hard as the tinsel wall. It is nice to have the option for the wood tappies. Sorry, that was my phone. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I always forget. I have a problem. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it buzzed so badly today. Who's up and down? But yeah, so wood coasters. We can do a bunch with them. I think these will be nice. I wonder, I'm going to test something really quickly. I wonder if it makes a sound if I use a makeup brush on the wood coasters. Not as much as I thought, but yeah, it does. I like that. Brushing wood. It's soothing. It's got a nice soft sound. I like that. Yeah, it's nice, right? Really relaxing. I like how multi-use wood coasters can be. So So if you guys request the wood coasters, you can request multiple things. You could request wood tappies, you could request wood brushing. We'll call this wood brushing. Alright, wood coasters. Let's take out our little squishies, our little paw squishies, and see if we like them. Hi, Rocky. Yeah, stroking that wood trigger be like a little palm balls, little balls, which I can stick into your ears. Real name broccoli. We'll call this pom-pom balls. So I guess multi-use triggers. That's what it looks like. I'm just massaging it deep into the ear. It looks a little sus, but it sounds nice. Hi, Bone Walker. Alright, pom-pom balls. Stream's been good. I'm showing off our new triggers that I got on my days off. I bought a few new triggers. Look out, squish squish. Squish squish. Squishy paw. It comes with different ones. Yeah, Moonwalker. I have 4 more triggers coming as well. I'm sorry, that was a little loud. I like this paw because it's rainbow. Look at the little rainbow paw. It's kind of hard to tell actually in this lighting that it's rainbow. But it is, it's a rainbow paw. Squish, squish. I guess we'll see. I don't know if someone noticed. Dropped in the other room. Maybe Robin's feeding the kitty cats. Can I still say that? You're a cat. Yeah, my name's Birdie. You can call me Bird. These are nice. Do you guys like the cat paws? I know for Songyo it's a bit too much pressure, but I wanted to get better squishies for squishy cupping than the ones we've been using. And then it's got this cute little stick. I'm actually wearing leggings today, funny enough. I'm wearing Adidas leggings with an oversized shirt. Like I said, oversized shirts are where it's at. It's, oops, sorry, a sleep token shirt. Love that, thank you. One of my favorite sounds in the world is putting your head underwater, and that's exactly what this sounds like to me. I love that sound. It's very relaxing to me. Agree, doable. Do you have a favorite outfit? Overalls. That's why my model wears overalls. Hi, James. Yeah. 2 days of hand cam, but yeah, that's our squishies. These are squishy paws. Squishy paws. Squish, squish. Yeah, I got new nails. I'm gonna go ahead and put the squishy paws back for now. We have one more trigger to try out. And then you guys are welcome to request these as much as you'd like. But yeah, my absolute favorite outfits to wear are anything with overalls, overall dresses, regular overalls, a shirt underneath. These are the new nails. They're strawberry bonbons. Tickles your brain in just the right way. Let's freaking go. I'm gonna mute for a second while I open this. I don't know how loud it's gonna be. Alright, we're back. We're back. So, I bought these mesh bags. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill them up with the Orbeez, and then I'm gonna press it against the mic, and it makes this really nice jelly sound. I think we're all weird, but that's why we hang out together. As weird as like team night. Yep. Overalls. Yeah, I have 4 more triggers coming as well next, on Monday, so next week. 500 pounds of zucchini from Beyond I'm sorry, what now? Some wet beans. Where's my towel? These are fresh out of the Orbeez farm, so I need them to dry down a little bit. I'm so sorry, I don't have zucchini for you. No. not sure if I want to put more beads in that, so I'm not going to tie it off real quick, or like just yet. I'm going to fill these first. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I do not have zucchini for you. I'm trying to remember which triggers we're still waiting for next week. I have this issue where, like, I'll be really excited about the things that I get for stream, and then I'm like, but wait, what was it? What did I grab again? I guess it'll be a surprise for me too. I don't remember. I think I mentioned some of them yesterday, but the ones I mentioned yesterday, a lot of them came today. No worries. I've never been to California before. Yeah. These are Orbeez, yeah. I have to be super careful with them because I have cats. Alright, let me see if this is enough to get the effect that I want. I think it will be. I think it will be. I'm gonna tie them off because I don't want them to explode while I use these. The bag. Oh, look at the bows. In this bag. Okay. It has a vast amount of biomes. Your grandparents live there. Oh, California? I want to maybe, if I ever do move to the West Coast, I think I'd pick Washington State. Because I love the forest, I love rain, I love snow. I love the coffee in Washington too. It's just beautiful. Oregon? Match. You're wearing your leggings down nice. Okay, I'm gonna mute for a second while I close this up. Alright, I am back. I used to live next to New York. Normally, I didn't like New York that much. I liked New Jersey quite a lot. It's just too expensive to live in those states. It's way too expensive. Alright. Let me see if I can get these Orbeez to do what I want them to. Let's see, was it worth it? This isn't the effect I was hoping for. Maybe I needed to let them absorb water longer. Do you guys like the way it sounds? satisfying. That's good. Rain on a car window. Good. It does sound like rain on a car window. Yeah, ASMR is either supposed to be relaxing or feel good for your ears. Yeah, Kaden, what's up? It does sound like it's starting to rain. Responsibly giving brain our luck. I like this. I like this trigger. It's very soft. Not too intense. Very relaxing. What's the next trigger? We were going over all of our new triggers that we just got today. So I'm not sure. I was told from the resubbie that I get to pick which one I would like next from the new triggers. Reminds me of your first time actually sitting in a car. Aww. That's relaxing. Popping bubble. I think... Did you have a favorite out of those triggers? It was Adam, right? Yeah, Adam. Did you have a favorite out of the new ones that we did? Or would you like me to still pick myself? Reminds me of camping. It does. It sounds like rain hitting a tent or an umbrella or the car. Wood coaster brushing? Sure. Alright. Let me go ahead and add that to our queue. We'll do wood brushing. Oops. Thank you for the hydrate reminders, Aladdin. I'll be opening up our channel plane shop very shortly here. Floofs, really quickly, reminder, we have a VR chat meetup tomorrow. We have a VR chat meetup, community meetup where we're gonna play games. We're gonna go on experience rounds, adventures, like Mozart Peak. It's going to be fun. But if you want to join, you have to make sure you're in our Discord. If you type in !Discord, you can get the link to join. I've been meaning to ask about that. How does joining the meetup work exactly? I requested to join the group. That was all I could find out from the Discord. We have a whole guide that I think I created alongside my mods on all the steps to take. I put screenshots and visuals too. Let me see if you got all the steps taken care of. Yeah, you're still missing some steps. Yeah, go ahead and submit a ticket. My mods will help you, Flower. Is the Discord? Oh, it doesn't work on YouTube. I'm sorry. Here, let me grab the link for you. Python. I'm just gonna copy the message. There you go. I'll have to check that out, the warden. pings aren't working for you. The only pings I've removed, at least that I tried to remove, I don't know if it broke. Hi Shadow! Welcome in! English only in chat please. But welcome. But yeah, I removed the everyone simply because I just plan on only using that one myself unless in case there's an emergency. I think then you guys can use it, but weird. Laptop can run it. Oh, VR chat. You don't need VR to run it. You can play it in desktop mode. I think they even have a mobile version now, but I'm not sure how that works. And if you have a Quest VR headset, I make sure all the worlds that we go to are Quest compatible. The event starts at 9 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. PST. Hi, Birdie. How are you? Take care, Frozen. Welcome back, Birdie. We're testing out some new triggers that we got today. Puppy Mondos, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome. No problem, Frozen. You're good, that's good. Do you guys have any fun plans for the weekend? I've been so focused on trying out these new triggers. Good night, Timmy. Thank you for stopping by. I'm really excited for tomorrow's meetup. I need to charge up my VR stuff. I think it's still got a few hours of charge on it, but just in case. Catching cyberpsychosis, you're gonna play Cyberpunk? Why are you still talking? Probably asleep. Sounds good. Just means I did my job. Oh my gosh. My siblings went to go see Iron Lung. They said it was really good. I hope you have a fun time with it, Octo. I need to go see Iron Lung too. Let me know if you like it. Finish Final Fantasy VII Remake and explore Star Wars The Old Republic. Ooh. I hope you enjoyed the ending. I need to play Final Fantasy VII and the remake eventually. Richard, how freaking dare you? How dare you do this to me? Ah, interesting Python. So I need to figure out why my WMR headset doesn't work on Linux ever after following a guide. Oh, I would have no idea. Linux has always been intimidating to look at for me. Oh, I was looking at Avatar movie. I feel like I'm behind on movies. Is it the second or the third one now? How many Avatar movies have they made? Second. Awesome. I've got Rebirth already installed for it. I watched Ren play the first game, though it's been so long now I don't really remember a whole lot. When did the first part of Final Fantasy VII's remake come out? What year was that? Was it 2021? any Linux users in chat? Anyone who might be able to help Pinto or offer some advice? 2020 was remake release. Yeah, I think I remember watching Ren play it during the shutdown. You use an Apple? I can't run, well, I don't know how Apples are these days, but I remember as a kid hating my Apple PC because I couldn't run any of my games on it. Like any of my MMOs that I wanted to play. I could only run my disc games and webkins and Neopets. Yikes. Yeah, they've always been really expensive, haven't they? Free breakfast released in 2024. To be honest, I think all systems are insane. The cost of them now. This is a good sound, you like that? I do like the wood brushies quite a lot. Wood brushing. Alright, that was wood brushing. I'm going to open up our channel point shop and you guys will be more than welcome to request away whatever you'd like. Salad, and thank you for the hydrate reminder. I was so excited. My new keyboard arrives on Monday. Tuckman, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome to Wonderland. Welcome home. More wood brushing? I'll just leave it on the queue. You guys said not enough wood brushing. More wood brushing. Some of us Verne have been requested. Needs more cowbell. There's nothing more infuriating than getting your booty handed to you by Mr. Cow Guy in League of Legends. And then him just stinging his dong. Not his dong, his bell! His bell! And his cowbell. Why am I blanking on his name right now? Shampoo's working. Yay! Yeah. I have name whispers for Lorax requested. Who am I thinking of in League that has the cowbell? Okay, it is him. Alright, yeah, Alistar. much for the follow. Welcome into Wonderland. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, my Floofs. Thank you, Dogman. That's really sweet. I'm glad. I wanted to bring back something this year. We have what we used to call happiness quests, where once a week, or once per stream, but ideally you would get one once a week. You would get a quest to help you seek happiness, and you could reroll if you didn't like your quest. And what they are is I would draw a random stick from this box, and I would read them off, and you would have a quest to do this week. So this one says, reconnect with an old friend. And it would just be a little task. If you wanted to re-roll it, you could. You can still pick one of the old ones too, if you'd like. You get up to 2 re-rolls. See, if you're thinking to yourself, no thanks, that's exactly what the re-rolls are for the happiness quest. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Thank you for the 40 months. Thank you. Thank you for your resubby. I really appreciate your continued support, your long-term support. Yeah, we used to use these before. I kind of miss having them, so. Not a good boy for Octo requested. Good boy, Octo. Good boy. You're such a good boy, Octo. Such a good boy. Good boy, Octo. Good boy. If you plan on getting to Final Fantasy, let's see if I'm gonna go the 1997 original first. Let's go. Rebirth relies very heavily on having prior knowledge. Oh, really? Of Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core in the movie admin. I saw the movie forever ago, and I had no idea what I was watching. I just knew that everyone was beautiful. That's really good advice, though, Shockmaster. I'll play the originals, before I play the remake. Thank you. Doc, I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. is our gaming or variety section of stream, and then our ASMR starts around 12 a.m. EST, and it goes for 3 hours until 3 a.m. We have a role in our Discord specifically for pinging you guys when ASMR starts, so if you ever want a ping specifically for ASMR, joining our Discord is the best way to go about that. If you'd like to join, it's !Discord. I also normally post my schedule on there, I just didn't get around to it this week. My hip is feeling a lot better. I'd say it's starting to feel like 90% better. It hurt a little bit earlier, but lines up with your schedule, let's go. That's perfect. Yeah, you guys are so welcome to join the Discord. I think that's absolutely, you're right, Flower. Oh wow, that is a scam. It is absolutely, you're right. To take off, oh my gosh. To take off whenever you are ready. Shast, what the heck? You spoiled me yesterday, and now you're spoiling me today? Why are you spoiling me so much, my heart? Thank you. Thank you for the 5 gifted subbies. If you want any ASMR triggers at all, we have a bunch of new ones too. Just let me know, okay? Thank you for the spoils. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. Flower, I love you too. But yeah, the only reason why I think you would stick around for a job that you're planning on leaving is, at this point, if you have money in savings, would be if you wanted to use them as a reference for your next job. You know, yada yada, burning bridges. But I have been in that position where a job has been so toxic for my mental that I just left. I've been there. I absolutely understand. Sometimes you just need to leave for the betterment of your brain and your health. Did you like it, Mansworm? I need to go watch it still. I've heard good things about it so far. Earplugs have been requested. They can shove it. Man, I wanted to walk out of my pizza job. My first proper job when I was 16, I worked at Domino's. I wanted to walk out so bad, but my mom and stepdad were like, no, don't burn your bridges. But oh my god, I wanted to walk out so bad. That job made me cry every day after management swapped and we had a new boss. Gretchen. Freaking Gretchen. I had this really nasty boss take over when the previous one retired, and I'm gonna freaking name her Gretchen. Oh my gosh, but yeah, she was jealous of me and my coworker. Like, we're both, and it's creepy, right? It's gross and creepy, but it's genuinely what it was. She was jealous of me and my coworker because she had a crush on one of our other coworkers, this 20-year-old guy. Gretchen was probably in her 50s, so already, you know, and that guy was creepy too. I won't get into the details of the creepy things he did, but it was the first time I've gotten harassed at work, and it was not good. It was a bad time, but she did not like that he gave me and my coworker attention. And so she'd get mad at us all the time and yell at us and scream at us over things that wasn't our fault. There was one time I felt my phone buzz. There were no customers, no calls. I was up in the front taking the orders all the time. And so, I checked my phone because there was no customers, no calls, nothing, and I wasn't doing anything. She took my phone out of my hand in the brief moment that I had it out for a second just to see what the heck that was. And she put it in the safe. She dropped it into the safe. It had a little drop bar for quick access into putting things in it. So I had no, my phone was locked away from me for the rest of my shift. There were several occasions she'd cry or she'd scream at me in front of customers over mistakes that they made because they're the ones on the pizza line. I took the orders just fine. They would mess up the pizzas. We'd get calls. People would be like, hey, you messed up my order. And she'd take it out on me and scream at me in front of customers, and I'm a crybaby. I don't know if you guys knew this about me. I cannot handle being screamed at. Yeah, it's theft. So yeah, I can't handle being screamed at, and it would make me cry. Oh, it was awkward too because I still had to take orders while crying, so I am a crybaby. So I'd pick up the phone from someone ordering food and be like, hi, is this Domino's? Or no, I'd be like, thank you for calling Domino's. Can I take your order? Just sobbing on the phone. Oh, I hated that job. Oh. That's why when you guys tell me, I've had so many jobs. I've had over 10 jobs. I think I've had 12 or something. I empathize with you guys. I have experienced shitty management. I've experienced ungodly work hours and expectations, so. Oh, it's okay. I was 16 when I worked at Domino's. It's fine. I know to be careful about certain stuff. It's been a very long time since I was 16, I'll tell you what. Sanyo, no, no, no. I think that's fair, Flower. Are you an unk? Is it unk or is it on to my case? Yeah, I would say so. Oh, I know, Python. I had a previous community member that was well trusted at the time. They doxed me from a picture of power lines. Because I took a picture of power lines outside my apartment back when I lived in Texas of parrots. Because I wanted to show, oh my gosh, look, wild parrots. And they found where I lived based off the power lines. Because they too lived in the same city and they just were able to figure it out. Yeah. And I should have known sooner that this person was a red flag, because under the guise of I want to make sure your information is secure, they would spend hours scouring the internet, because I accidentally slipped up my first name once. They were trying to find my last name for hours and hours and hours. This was back when I first started streaming and I was more naive, and I really thought maybe it was for them just to make sure my internet information wasn't out there. No, they were just a bad person. They were just a really bad person. That's not normal, guys. That's not okay. That's not normal. So, I've been doxed. I know to be careful. Slip-ups happen, but yeah, no matter how hard you try to be safe, sometimes people are just insane internet sleuths. Alright, I'm gonna close up our ASMR champion shop for now. Catch up on what we have. Honey, thank you so much for the raid. Hi raiders, welcome raiders. If you're new here, I'm BirdieBoba, the Cheshire Cat. I stream my ASMR and variety games, and we're doing some hand cam today. Welcome. How was your stream, honey? Doing ASMR tonight? Rain's so cozy, honey. I need to introduce you to Orbeez in mesh bags. It sounds like rain hitting the car or rain hitting a tent. Listen to this. To fill these up with more Orbeez, but that's okay. Rain on a tent for sure. Hi Samantha, hi everyone. I got some new ASMR triggers today. We're actually about to do one of them, one of the new ones, which is wood brushing. But first, packs for Octo. Mwah. 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 And then yeah, Shuts, you can request the new tabbies. You want the wood tabbies? Not foot brushing, no. Wood tabbies. I got you. Thank you again for those 5 gifted subbies. I really, really appreciate you. I have Kakaz for Hawk-like requested. And Boobusty, I will do your affirmations during the wood brushing. Did you try the Orbeez? Yeah, I dabbed them with this towel so that they're not going to get the mic messed up by getting water into the ear cups. Oh, Samantha, thank you. That's really sweet. We debuted this model very recently. Oh no! 2 years! Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much. If there's anything you'd like off the menu, let me know below. For those that didn't hear our new triggers earlier, we have a few. We have little tinsel balls. Go ahead. Love carrying out when you guys are working out. We have squishies, which is like squishies with cupping. We've also got these little puff palm balls that I stick into the mic and I massage it in and it sounds really good. But for now we're going to do what brushies. I have 4 more new triggers coming as well next month, or on Monday, next week. Thank you, Draco. I appreciate the lurkies. Thank you. Apologies for any distant sounds you might hear. It is also streaming right now. How do you click your paws like that? I don't know. I just really enunciated, I guess. I don't know, I haven't really thought about it. I've always been told that I have a very clear way of talking or enunciating the words that I say. I think I think the exact reason why is the area I grew up in. I'm from the Northeast Coast, and I think that's just a common accent for here. But also, I have a processing disorder, and when people don't talk clearly, I do not understand them. And I think that's impacted the way that I talk as well. I think that I speak more concise and clear for the sake of not being misunderstood. You talk really fast. I did used to teach, yeah, but I don't think that's why. I think the soft talking comes from years of working in childcare, though. Josh, how have you been? It's good to see you. That could be a factor, yeah. I have to speak very clearly so that the kiddos can understand. Man, I try to be patient. If I ever have days where I'm a little less patient, I do apologize. PMS is a bitch. Sometimes, man, sometimes. Do you guys really like the hand cam ASMR? Because I'll do it, like, I could do it more often if you like it. I love hand cam. But yeah, Phoenix, I did hand cam today because I wanted to show off our new triggers. I like it a lot. It's very immersive. I love hand cam. Can we do a poll, mods, on what chat prefers hand cams versus no hand cam? We could just do hand cam versus no hand cam. It is cool seeing it makes the sound. Connor, thank you. Why was I so ominous, Floof? Thank you. You love seeing the nails. I'm so glad you guys like how my nails turned out. I might end up getting this shape more often. The more I've had them, the more I realize, wow, it's so nice not having my nails get in the way of typing. This shape and this length is like perfect for me right now. That's what they are based off of, the strawberry bonbon stopper koala. Our poll is up if you guys want to vote on your preferences, hand cam versus no hand cam. What would you like to see more of, more frequently? Or which one do you like better? Good evening, Carlos. How are you? Based off this poll, I will likely make changes to what we do with our ASMR. I do think that the sharper nails or almond shape is really pretty, but for typing and how much I game on stream, I feel like these might be best. It can be hard typing my nails when they're longer. It's like tap, 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 tap. Actually, I can probably like kind of emulate it. It's like that's what it sounds like when I'm typing with longer nails. Hi, Vale. Lucky. Boo Busty, my affirmations for you. Boo Busty, you are so very, very safe here. You are safe and sound. You are always welcome to rest up here in Wonderland for as long as you like. You are safe. You are okay. Everything is going to be okay. Allow the soothing sounds of the triggers and the rain to wash away any stress from your body, any worries from your mind. You are safe. You are okay. Everything is okay. I'm so glad for best. My brain demands beers are creepy some more. Hey, it's Friday. It's the day you treat yourself, right? Oh, it's on the Twitch end of things, Samantha. But I like the hand cam. It looks like your avatar blends into it. Oh, yay, that's good. Sometimes I worry that it doesn't. Wow, guys, at 100%, our poll completed with you guys having a preference for hand cam. Noted. I will be doing hand cam at least once a week then. Maybe some weeks I'll do it twice, but at least once a week we'll be doing our hand cams. Aww, Dick is so sweet. Alright. That was wood brushing. Much cozy. I'm very cozy tonight. I'm feeling comfy. Now that my hip isn't hurting nearly as much too, I feel much better. For those joining in, look, I got my strawberry, sorry, the camera lighting. There you go. I got my strawberry bonbon nails. Strawberry bonbons. Little candy strawberry nails. Sorry, loud hiccup. Oh god, sorry. Oops. Oh no, I'm seeing you around again. Marching season killed me. I didn't have time to visit certain streams due to how early I needed to arrive and how late the streams were. So much so I had to condition myself to not go visit. At least not until I decided to scroll through just now and see you. Now that marching season's over, I have much more time to watch. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. Congrats on finishing up your marching season. When you say marching season, do you mean like marching band, or is there something else? What exactly is marching season? I realized that, I guess, I don't know if it's not a thing elsewhere, but is cheerleading and marching band not a common thing in other countries? Because I saw a video of like an American marching band and cheerleading and stuff, and people in the comments, I guess it reached the European side of TikTok, people in the comments were like, wait, this is real, this isn't just in movies? Americans actually do this? I thought that marching bands and cheerleading was like, I don't know, I thought it was a cross-world thing. Yeah, I'm surprised that marching season's during the colder months. Not seeing any cheerleading in Denmark. Nationals party? The marching bands used to be a thing here in New Zealand, but not cheerleading. Thank you, cutie pie bun, you're sweet. I understand now, koala. Marching season in Florida was terribly hot and I scrolled down. Wool uniforms in the Floridian heat? I would die. I would die. I think Florida is the state that I visited the most, now I think about it. I used to go on vacation in Florida all the time. Growing up, we would go for the beaches. We went for Disney World 3 times. We went to Universal. Hey Alexis, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome, welcome. We got the 4-panel nano in just in time. Thank you, Samantha. What is your favorite wheelbase link? What does this mean, hawk-like? Wheelbase link? High school band was a high-step band. What does that mean, high-step band? I don't know much about band stuff because I was a drama kid. I was in choir, and then I was in drama. Been a while since I've been to the USA. When you were in the US, where did you visit, if you want to share? If you don't want to, that's okay too. Seattle! Did you love it? Seattle's beautiful. Oh, thanks from you. I've been to Seattle before. I thought it was beautiful. I hate the Space Needle. Absolutely hate the Space Needle. my partner at the time thought it would be a good idea to take me on the Space Needle. Me. The one petrified of heights. We got to the top and I was just shaking the entire time. I was shaking like a leaf. I refused to walk outside into like the viewing area. I hated it. I hated it so much. Never want to go up on there again. I love Seattle. Hate the Space Needle. Hi, Koja. How are you? Oh, right, Trace? Exactly. Is where you bring your knees up to 90-degree angles. That's exhausting. It's like as you're marching, you have to do that constantly on top of playing your instruments. Oh, you went in it? Oh, I don't miss it. Meow meows for Wesker. Clarinet. Who's better, the clarinet, you or Squidward? Nahulisis. If I said that wrong, please correct me. You're welcome to. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into Wonderland. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, that was what Tappy is. Yumiko. Hi. Hi, sweet. Welcome in, both of you. Yumiko, thank you. Love you. You're the 40 months. Thank you. Probably you. Yeah, I'd bet money that you're better. Yumiko, if there's any triggers you'd like, let me know. We have new triggers too. We have the Orbeez, the wooden coasters that we can do brushing with. We've got little or like these little cotton puff balls that you can put in the ears. That sounds nice. I've got tinsel balls. I got squishy paws. And then any of the other triggers that we've had in the past are also available. Hi, Battle Venom. Hi, Wolfong. Hi. No, if I had your reminder requested. I think I'm gonna turn on, I don't know if I still have them. You wanna try that? Sure. I wanna try to turn back on our happiness quest as well. But I think I might have to recreate that channel point redeem. We'll make one for today. Like a temporary one. Sorry. Okay. I've created a goal or the redeem. It's going to be up every 5 minutes if you guys want to try it. I'll explain really quickly the happiness quests. I have a bunch of sticks with a bunch of different quests on them. The example earlier was reach out to an old friend. You can re-roll twice, so you can get up to 3 sticks. And then you can pick from any of those 3 which one you would like to do that week. But it's like a weekly challenge for you. Anything exciting that happened for the past few months? Well, debut. Debut is exciting. Let me put the cotton puffs on our queue, and then I will thank you, I Sleep. I hope we like my new board. I can always swap up the switches if we don't. But I have a new one coming on Monday. I haven't swapped them forever. Good night, cutie python. Sweet dreams. I'll tell them you said hi. Good night. But yeah, debut was really exciting. Okay, Necro. You have pulled for the happiness quest. Let me know if you want to reroll or if you accept your quest for the week. Alright, your quest this week is to enjoy a simple sensory pleasure. For example, it could be something like a fresh, clean towel or an ice-cold lemonade. Something that is pleasurable to your senses. It could be taste, it could be smell. So, that is absolutely up to you. Would you like to keep your quest? Or would you like to redraw? 4-hour shift before the meetup tomorrow. Oh my gosh, you might be a little tired then. And while you're deciding if you would like to keep your quest, this quest is for Necro. You will follow the quest? Alright, sounds good. Used to 12, so 4 hours isn't as bad, at least. Just shuffling up the quests real quick. Yeah, their quest is to enjoy a sensory pleasure, be it visual, like something that makes your senses happy. It could be visual, it could be taste, it could be smell, it could be enjoying a nice, tasty drink, or having nice, clean sheets. That'd be nice. Alright, cotton ball. If that makes you happy, yeah, Bonewalker. I mean, heck, if you guys want to try to do these quests too, that other people get, you are more than welcome to. But if you want your own individual quest, you can redeem the channel I redeem, and I'll give you some. What goes about if he doesn't? Oh no, the yappy coworker. Oh no. Yeah. Alright, this is the cotton puffs. Christian! Hi! Thank you for the follow. Welcome into Wonderland. Be really careful with certain triggers, because if you're using too much strength, it can make a really loud, uncomfortable sound. This one, I just have to be really gentle about pressing it into the mic. I can show you what it looks like. So that's the cotton ball. And I'm just ADHD. I fidget a lot. So ASMR feels like I'm playing with fidget toys when I'm talking to you guys. I actually really like it. On top of just enjoying the sounds of the triggers. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Hi, Leroy. How you feeling? You're doing good. We're enjoying our new triggers that we have. We're currently doing Cotton Puffs, which is a new one that we just got in today. But yeah, we're doing good. I'm doing good at least. How are you, Leor? When they say who is we, I would assume they mean everybody. It is a win-win, right, boy? You just won't? So, Floofs, do we enjoy the Cotton Puffs? Oh, he's just recovering a nap. Oh, good morning. Good morning, good morning. I hope it was a nice nap. I used to nap all the time when I was younger, but for whatever reason, when I nap now, it just makes me feel even more groggy. Very good trigger. Good, good. I like the sound it makes when I run my nails along them. I do like that sound. Alright. That was Cotton Puffs. One of our new triggers. I'm going to open back up our channel point shop in just a moment here. Thank you again for your subby, Emiko. If at any point anyone wants to see the new triggers we've had, I can show you what we have. In the meantime, I think I'm going to do the Orby sacks. You are safe. Everything is gonna be okay. You are okay. Everything is okay. Yay, tingles. Oh yeah, I can definitely do more squishy paws. Oh, I love you too, Michael. That sounds so bad out of context talk if people don't know about cyberpunk. I love you too, Michael. Love you, love you, love you. Name whispers for Octo. Yes, squishy paws requested. Added. Squishy paws. Good seismic. Good seismic. You are such a good seismic. Good seismic. Good. Hi, Alita. Welcome back. Just lost my mug. I'm gonna have a celebratory drink during the VR chat meetup tomorrow. If you guys are gonna drink during the VR chat meetup, just please be mindful. One drink max. We've had issues in the past during community events where a little bit too much alcohol has been consumed. So, just do your best to be mindful. I will boot people if they are, I thought we said no drinks. I thought it was in the rules, but maybe it's not, Warden. I don't know if it's in the rules. But if you're gonna drink, just please try to be mindful. We've had a bad situation. This isn't you, and this doesn't speak on you in any way, Morax. Yeah. yeah. As you can tell, we have some we are triggered. I don't think it's in the rules. I wonder if I should make it into the rules. I might actually though. Yeah. I understand though wanting to have the probably should. I understand wanting to have like the little bit of liquid courage. I've been there, trust me. But honestly, mods, I don't know if it's an issue since it only ever happened during New Year's party. I think for now, mayhaps we just hope that people know their limit, and if they're gonna drink, just one drink. But yeah, just try not to get drunk. I think it's fine as long as you remain respectful, but also be aware that if you get too drunk, we will boot you. We haven't had any issues since forever, so I think it should be fine. I know myself personally, sometimes I like to have one drink to loosen up and feel more confident in social situations, and I don't want to prevent people from being uncomfortable. But yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair, Horax. Okay, guys. I have text for Necro requested. Mwah. 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 Also, additional note. It was after. Sorry, my voice just cracked. Oh, sorry, guys. It was after our New Year's party that things got a little sus. So, I'm gonna say this now too. If you guys choose to continue to hang out with each other after the meetups, that is a-okay. I would love for you guys to be able to make friends with each other. That being said, myself and the moderators are not capable of moderating what is said and done once the meetup is over. So, if people make you uncomfortable during that, you can let us know, but just know that like that is a private hangout at that point as soon as the meetup is over. That is a one-on-one private hangout with you guys, not a moderated event. But some of you guys do have after parties occasionally. Yeah, thank you, Warden. Bless you. Okay. Genuinely, if you guys ever had a mod be mean to you or break my server rules, I would hope that you guys would, like, let me know. And I would... Oh my god, that just reminded me of a weird situation I'm not gonna get into. Not with a mod. And none of my mods did anything wrong. None of my mods did anything wrong. Yeah, that email was so strange. Hi, Silver. Hi. You know what? That is still an unsolved mystery. Okay, I'm gonna, like, let you guys know. If there's ever any issues you guys have with, like, the mod team, you're welcome to email me. But I had a case, an unsolved mystery once, where someone emailed me cryptically to say that they're leaving because my mods harassed them in DMs or whatever. I don't remember the details at this point. It was so long ago. And I was like, that is a very serious accusation. I am so sorry that my mods made you feel this way. Could you please show me the screenshots and let me know which mods so that I can take the appropriate actions, right? Because obviously, if you're going to come to me and say something so serious, I'm going to take it seriously and investigate it personally. And they never got back to me. I think I emailed them twice to see if they were comfortable sharing or like letting me know so I could look into it. But they never emailed me back. And I'm just baffled to this day. I don't know what they were talking about. Sometimes I'm not gonna like assume, but some people consider it mod abuse when a mod deletes their comments in a stream and they'll be like, your mod was harassing me, meanwhile they said something obscene in my chat and got their message deleted. So it's like, I'm going to side with the people that I've worked with for years and have trusted in a moderator position unless you give me good proof. You know what I mean? I can't just look at that message and be like, okay, bye all of my mods. No proof, but one of you did something apparently, bye. I can't work like that. I gotta know. I gotta know the info to make a difference or change. Proof. Yeah. Yeah, if they were like genuinely having issues, I feel like they would have sent me proof. I don't know. It was just strange. Some people are gonna feel you're gonna side with your mods over them, and I'm sure some would, but I don't know if that happened. If anyone was genuinely ever made uncomfortable by one of my mods know this already. I keep a very professional relationship with my mod team, and they know that if it's for the comfort of the community, that I will take action. If they ever did anything to make any of you uncomfortable, they would be understanding that I gotta do what I gotta do. is creepy, gets deleted, mod me, see if that happens. That happens more than you think. Okay. Earbuds. Oh my god, this is true. Brand is actually, like, so honest. There's times where, like, we really don't want to bonk somebody, but we've given people, like, a billion tries, and we're all like, man, this sucks. But even still, if they're, like, causing a disturbance or making others uncomfortable, we still have to make that tough call sometimes. At the very least, even if I weren't to drop a mod, I have had, like, you know, I'm not afraid to approach them and be like, hey, next time a situation like this occurs, we need a different approach. But that is why we work as a team. Almost every bonk, unless it's like somebody comes in and immediately says something obscene, we always discuss as a team. It is always a team effort. We're all a part of this. We work together. And I think that saves a lot of the whole feeling of mod abuse from occurring when it's a group effort. Yeah, our mod discussion chat is massive. Because we communicate about everything. Oh no, Josh. Oh my god, that's crazy. My hip feels so much better today. I think it's like 9, and it's going up in percentage because it's been feeling better all day. But I think we're 95% better. I haven't felt any pain while streaming. Alright, Squishy Paws has been requested. I have experience, right? I've been going at streaming for almost 5 years now, and when I started off, I had a very disorganized way about things running, and so it felt like trial by fire. I learned the hard way what happens when you do not work as a team with your moderators. Hi, Johnny! And so I took that experience and I made big changes to how we do things. And it has worked perfectly since. Well, perfectly, I'd say. It's been perfect. Genuinely, yes, it's hard, some of the stuff that we have to do, but I feel like it's been so nice. And if we do need to make changes, we make them together. We walk through it together as a group. Cloud, thank you for the 14 months. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Maybe not perfectly, because there's no perfect way to moderate, because there's so many situations that have a billion ways you can approach it, but to the best of our ability, we have been doing a lot better, I think. This is fun. Just... that sounds sussy. Never mind, sorry. Squishy Paws. Cloud, thank you again so very much. Thank you for the 14 months. Thank you. And do Squishy Paws. Sick Cloud, if there's any triggers you like, feel free to let me know. And is it Tuxtode Crowd? Cow. Help my brain. Tuxtode Cow. Thank you. I'm sorry. I've had a bad reading day today. Lundio, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Can we turn on Frog Redeem? Frog Redeem's pretty good. I think we have the channel point redeem still on if you want to request it. That's me every day. Alright, we're gonna do squishy paw ear cuppies. Saves me from sitting here staring at this ghost. Are our channel point redeems on? Mods working together. We love our mods working together. If you don't see it, that means it's on cooldown. With a squishy paw as a channel point redeem, that might be why. I think it might just be on cooldown, Bobasti. I think it's got like a 10-minute cooldown or something like that. Yeah. Frog is under the chicken. If you type exclamation mark and then mute, I think Frog should be in there. I'm so glad you like the squish paws. I like that it sounds like putting your head underwater. Like when you're taking a bath and you just dunk your head down. Hi, Whitey. Yeah, Roberto is a very big frog, but he's a little too loud for ASMR. So we just use Frog Drake instead. I do drink coffee. I have coffee, gamer subs. I've been mostly drinking Gamerade lately because it's got electrolytes in it and creatine, which has been good for me since I've been working out more. Well, I had to take a break this week because I've had an injury after injury. I haven't been able to work out as much as I want to. I'm hoping I can, well, tomorrow we'll be playing VR chat, which is like working out since I use full body tracking. Cozy like a blanket. Jovial, Berlin, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Are you from Germany? I learned about a city in Germany that apparently everyone hates. But I looked at it, I think it's because I'm American. I assume that other German cities must be beautiful compared to that one, because I looked at that city and everyone was like, yeah, this city is dirty and old and outdated. I can't remember where to start. Like, I think it was like something with a B. But I looked at that city and I was like, comparative to some of the American cities I've been to, it's really not bad. Some American cities are rough. Stradenbuden. Did I follow the rabbit through the door without me knowing? You become the rabbit. You see that little floof right there? That little bunny? That's you. When you fall down the rabbit hole, you become a little white rabbit, and that purple patch changes to your favorite color. Yeah, I mean, I've been in really rough parts of New York City, and I've been to Baltimore. Ugh. Baltimore. I haven't been to Baltimore in years, so I don't know if it's gotten any better, but... Now I'll use the other side of the squishy paws because these little paw pads, you can see how squishy that is. That's Detroit. Detroit's infamous. I'm a rabbit. I need to go cleaning because I got a pocket watch and a gear. Yeah, you use them like your pockets. That's what happens when you rummage around. You know, it's just storage. You got the gear stuck in your ear when you went to go visit the Mad Hatter's factory. The tea factory. I've tried to pull it out, but it seems like it's really stuck in there. Sorry. These are Squishy Claws brand, and then the back side is good for cupping, and then the front is good for those little popping sounds because these little pads on the paws stick to the mic, and it creates a little pop effect when you push it off the mic. Squishy Paws. We just got these. These are one of our nature girls. Birdie's squishing her paws tonight instead of her balls. Hey, I have to do both. This one's nice. I like the little paw cops. I'm sorry, Silver, it is. I agree. It's the worst when I'm on the phone and I want to sell a book and I'm like, ugh. But then it's $7 on the phone. So crazy. Guys, can you believe it? My stream anniversary is coming up. I started streaming February 13th, 2021. It's almost 5 years since I started streaming. Oh no. They look like implants. They're squishies. Squishy, squishies. Squish, squish, squish. Squish, 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 squish. Very squishy. The girls I found. It's a beautiful milk. Good luck, have fun, don't die. I wonder if it'll be any good. If you open Twitch on your mobile browser, that bypasses the mobile feed. Well, there you go. The camera is inverted, so it's basically mirrored. This is my left hand, this is my right hand, because it makes it visually better for you guys to hear the triggers and, you know, the connection. Into Houston, Austin, San Antonio, Little Rock, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, past through Dallas and outskirts of Memphis. Wow, a lot of Texas. Lots of Texas. I used to live in Austin way back. I say way back. It's been... Oh my god, has it almost... How long has it been since I moved? The first year of streaming, I saved up. The second year, I moved to Texas for 2 years. Then I moved back. Ugh, time. Guys, these smell good. Do you want to smell? It smells good. You like that? Kind of smells like candy. Synthetic candy. Or artificial, not synthetic, artificial candy. Smells like these are satisfying. Basically the same. Alright, that was Squishy Paw as a trigger. Squishy Paws. I like the rainbow. Can you see it better? It's got light blue, pinky purple, yellow, hot pink. There's a rainbow paw, and this one's just pink. It's been crazy. I'm glad that I've been able to stream for so long. The fact that you guys have allowed me to stream full time for so long is really, it's incredible. I just feel really lucky. I have always struggled with imposter syndrome pretty badly, so it's hard for me to wrap my brain around the fact that I'm still able to be doing this for so long, full time, but man, thank you guys. I do stream full time. I don't know, I've been streaming full time for years now. Thank you, Amethyst. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Rax. You're incredible. You're incredible. During Zogon, you get overtime. Yeah. Lots and lots of stream. Thank you, Rin. Happy to be going at it still. Oh, Silver, I'm so glad you enjoy the ASMR that I do. I'm happy you found your cup of tea and that I'm your cup of tea is an honor. Finger feathers. I had fun with Inscription. I feel like that game is like oddly super cozy. I feel like if I played that game as like streaming ASMR gaming, or like gaming ASMR, I mean, I feel like you guys could fall asleep to it. It's really cozy. Yeah, I have Misophonia too. Misophonia, Silver. Does anyone know if there's still snow? It is snowy here, but it hasn't snowed again. The click. Inscription's your favorite cozy late night board game? Board game card game? It's relaxing. You were in a rainy car. I still need to play Balatro. It's very icy, Sonia. It's been scary. I drove over a little bit of ice and I kept feeling my car losing control. So I had to slow it, or I had to be like super slow and careful. Oh, man, my neck. Yeah. Sounds like you're on your porch with heavy rain. Isn't that so nice? the snow to melt, which has been making it difficult. And for whatever reason, they did a really, really bad job shoveling or plowing the snow this year. I've never had issues with snow plows doing a lousy job. Maybe my assumption is that they must have been understaffed this year, and they just did their very best to work with what they have, but it was really bad this year. The roads are in horrible shape. I mean, I don't remember having issues. There's been snow up just below my knees all week, and I had to push a car that got stuck just to do it again right after he tried too far. Oh, Rin. Yeah, my car, we just got it unstuck. That's how I hurt my hip. My car was on the side of the road. Sure, Big Buster, you can do heartbeats. Pochito, I love you too. My car was along the side of the road because I had nowhere else to park. And they plowed snow all the way up my car door, and it iced over right after. So we had to take a metal shovel and break the ice off the top layer of the snow and turn it into chunks just to get it off my car. It took us 2.5 hours to free my tiny little car. And now I have to I'm taking my parallel parking practice back into play. I used to have to parallel park a lot when I lived in New Jersey, but I still remember how to do it. Nah, Sanyo. Dark Flame Master, thank you for the follow. Thank you. She took it to the shop, but it hasn't been fixed yet. I don't know what they even did at the shop. Maybe they just checked it to see what they needed to order. Good wiggle. Good wiggle. You're such a good wiggle. Such a good wiggle. I use the 3DO FS Pro 2. Was the pizza place in Jersey? Nah, no, it was not in Jersey. Oh, my neck. Yeah, that's probably what they ended up doing. That's my assumption, at least. My sister thought they were gonna have to keep the car, but they didn't. They just had her drive back. So I'm sure she'll just have to drop it off when they've got the parts. Oh, I'm going to do a stretch. Stretch. And hydrate. Thank you. Thank you, Silver, for the hydrate and stretch. What is happening? I feel like there's a whole side conversation that I have not been keeping up with. Good night, Talisman. I've been very chatty recently, but I love being able to be close to you. Streams just relax for a little while. I just want to say I appreciate you in this amazing community. I hope you know you're never, ever, ever pressured to yap away. I just appreciate you being here. Thank you, Talisman. Sweetest of dreams. Good night, good night. Heartbeats have been requested. Pochito, I did your I love you, but just a reminder, I love you. I've added the heartbeats. I see Sanyo for Regs. Oh, and Hawk, you want a happiness quest? Sure. Let me pull. Okay, so if you read the description, just the main thing is you are welcome to pull 2 more rerolls if you don't like the initial quest that you're given. So this is just a quest for you to try to fulfill before the week is over. within a week, since a week is already almost over. So your first quest that you drew is to make a list of your friends' best qualities and share it with them. Would you like to keep this quest, or would you like a reroll? Hi, Elbow Eyes. Yes, I do remember you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Elbow Eyes. Yeah, we used to do the happiness quest a while back, but we haven't done them in a while. Heartbeats are so soothing, aren't they? You want to reroll? Okay. Let's reroll for you. It says... This one's pretty similar. So if you want another 2 rerolls after this, let me know. This one says write a note by hand and personally deliver it. I feel like in this day and age, we don't make enough handwritten notes. And I feel like there's something about it that just adds a personal touch to it. Like a little thank you note or an appreciation note to the people that you live with, or your partner, or your friends, your parents even. Would you like to re-roll again? You don't like your handwriting? It's still sweet though. Okay. I'll let you take one more reroll after this. This one says exercise. It is a proven mood lifter. Would you like to exercise this week? Yes? Alright, perfect. That'll be your quest. We shall keep that one. I'm gonna shuffle the box. Shuffle the quests. The quest will be back up every 5 minutes, so if anyone else wants to request a happiness quest, you are so welcome to. I'm going to do nameless first for Jake, and then we're going to do our heartbeats. Jake. 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 Hi, Fish. Yeah. Funny story. I actually started VTubing partially, well, you know, I wanted to make a community, of course, and hang out and the stuff I've talked about before. But one of the other reasons I started VTubing was because I knew a lot of girly pops VTube, and I really, really desperately wanted some girly pop friends. And then I found the best girly pop in the world. I found Belle, and I was so freaking happy. So through VTubing, I met my best friend. It's hard being lonely, but sometimes you gotta make yourself a little uncomfortable, put yourself out there to meet people. That's how I made friends in VR chat. That's how I met Ren. I worked up the courage, but it can be scary. It can be scary. Alright, heartbeats time. Let me put my hair out of the way. Belle Sprout. Yeah, Belle Sprout. She's my best friend. Literally, her and Ren are my rocks. I love them both so much. I firmly believe that there are soulmates out there in life, and they're not always in a romantic sense, and I truly believe that Belle is a soulmate friend. It was like we were meant to meet someday. Ooh, 18's really good. You're gonna have a fantastic day. Wait, 20 is bad? No. Oh no. Oh no. I think you're gonna have a great day tomorrow, Josh. Not you reversing it. Oh, she's so wonderful. Alright, heartbeats time. It's actually embarrassing how much I cried when she left after visiting me last year around my birthday. I cried for days because I missed her so bad. I'm a massive crybaby. I've made myself tear up again thinking about it. Oh no, guys, help. Help. I'm gonna have to save up money so I can visit her in Australia this year. Help. I miss her so much. Oh, it's a great way to become more social with Asia. I hope you find all the happiness through streaming. She hasn't moved yet. Yeah, that'll be fun, Brandon. The subathon duo goals with Belle. Since I don't need to pay for VTuber art this year. Oh my god, right? We've had so many long-term subs today that it's also had me emotional. I think I'm just a little bit of an emotional baby tonight, because tonight's one of those days where I just sit here with a deep appreciation and gratitude for all that has come out of streaming, and I don't know, it's just making me a little weepy right now. I think it's also because I'm like PMSing a little bit. Final, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome. Like, what do you mean I have people with subscriptions that are that long? 3 freaking months is crazy. What do you mean I have people who've been following for so long, watching for so long? This comfy community, I don't know. I'm very lucky. I'm very, very lucky. I know, Jake, I'm excited. Octo, 3 years is incredible. It's been 5 years, and you would think that I'd be even the slightest bit tired of streaming by now, but that's just not the case. I spent so much of my life looking for passion, looking for something that gives me drive and inspiration. And I didn't really find that until I started streaming. You guys inspire me every single day. I love you guys so much. Hi, baby. It's because I know you're joining, and I hope you like heartbeats. Unless I'm torturing you with the heartbeats, and I'm so sorry. I love you guys. It took me a long time to find something that I was inspired by, and it was something that used to, really give me a lot of anxiety, because I kept getting older and worrying that I wasn't going to find the thing that I love the most. So, thank you. These past 5 years of me streaming have been the absolute happiest years of my life. You guys have brought me so much joy, and I hope that even just a bit of that joy is something I can give back to you guys. I love you too. Hi, Lara. Guys, why is my face all wet? Did it start raining in here? What the heck? Do we still have a crack Your chunky cats, your inspiration. We love chunky cats. Relax. Oh. I try my best to be the best version of myself. I think these last few months have been a little bit fun, of course, but I've been a little mentally drained, and I do worry that I might be a little bit less tolerant or patient than I used to be when it comes to dealing with, being poked fun at, or troll type comments, or accidental rudeness. And I do apologize if I seem like I've had a shorter fuse lately. I was going through it a little bit mentally, hence the break that we went on, but I do hope I can remain my kind, patient self as much as possible. If I ever made you guys feel like you got snapped at, though, during the months that I was exhausted, I'm so sorry. I feel much better now, but yeah. I think I was just feeling a little extra sensitive. It's raining. Yeah, right. Oh, it's leaking in here. I hope not, Sonia. I hope I've been patient enough. Maybe. I'm the kind of streamer where I know boundaries are important, and I always preach to other people who are going to stream, set your boundaries, protect your happiness and your peace, but I still absolutely hate ever making anyone upset or sad, and unfortunately that sometimes comes hand in hand with setting boundaries or enforcing your rules. That doesn't make it suck any less when people are negatively impacted by that. Oh, Josh. Yeah, I'll show you guys the happiness quest. Alright. I don't know if you need to announce it since we have the visual, but mods, can you announce that heartbeats are over? Yeah, sometimes it happens. Rin, thank you for the hydrate reminder. I do need to drink some water. Yeah, Drago, we can add ear cleaning. We'll do ear cleaning after Sanyo's hair scritchies and affirmations. Love you too. Oh, how do I say your name? Is it X-Ristos? Doctor. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, yeah, I forgot you'd have to go back on that night shift. I'm so sorry, Sonia. Yatta. Alright, so the happiness quests, I'll explain it to you since they're new. Well, newer. I brought them back. We used to use these. Yeah, hopefully just for the month. So, I have a bunch of different quests, different little tasks written down on these little popsicle sticks, and it's a challenge where each week you pull one and you have to do the quest, if you want to, but it's like a little challenge, a self-challenge. If you don't like the quest that you drew, you can re-roll 3 times. Yeah, they do kind of look like giant matches, yeah. And we're doing the one for Josh Joker. Hi, Graham. Hi. So, ooh, okay. This is actually perfect because the weekend is coming up. Josh, your first quest is to indulge in a weekend nap. So, a nap sometime this weekend. Would you like to keep your happiness quest? Or would you like a reroll? Sorry for being sniffly. Oh. You nap every day. I used to nap a lot when I was younger, but naps kind of like work up my brain now. Thank you, Rin, again for that hydrate. Alright, hair play has been requested. Ooh, the hair got stuck on my rhinestone sheet. I don't know whether to take a reroll. You can still reroll. You don't have to take your reroll. Do you want to see what you would get for a reroll? Take a reroll because I've been napping like 3 times a day. On the weekend, hell yeah. Ote? Okay. You can just pick whichever one's your favorite. Alrighties. Your reroll. It says, practice being a hugger. It will lift your mood and others, so practice hugging other people. Give a hug to someone around you. Do you want that one? Do you want to see your third reroll, or are you happy with that? Oh dear. If you're joining the VR chat meetup, you could get a hug during that. You guys are welcome to ask me for hugs, by the way, but just please be mindful to ask. So that I'm aware. Alright, your third quest. Oh, this one was one we got earlier. Make a list of your friends' best qualities and share it with them. There you go, you could have a weekend nap. You could hug somebody, or you could make a list of your friends' best qualities and share it with them. I hope you're happy with one of those quests. Hey, at least when in doubt, you got that nap. That one should be easy for you. I'm shuffling through these. Alright, they've been shuffled. Get your mind off your worries. Allow any stress to leave your body. You are safe and sound. Everything is going to be okay, Sonia. You are okay. Allow yourself to fall deep. You are safe. You are okay. Oh, that would be sweet. Yeah, plenty of different choices to pick from, so. Yeah, jelly beans and a Ouija board. I don't have a Ouija board. Unless you're talking about my box here. But yeah, I don't have a Ouija board. Overthinking it again? Oh no, it's okay. And I don't have jelly beans. You might be seeing my little squishy paw. I'm sorry, that was loud. I have little squishy paws. Oh, I hope that it's able to work. What's a Ouija board? It's a joke on Ouija boards, which is like a board that you use to communicate to spirits. I just like calling them Luigi boards. strangers to talk to Luigi. What does Luigi say to you? Oh, happiness quest for Sonia. Alright. Sonia, your first quest. Throw an impromptu party. Would you like to throw an impromptu party? That's what I'm doing this week. I'm throwing an impromptu party. No, my house can't. Alright. Mayhaps no impromptu party. We'll do the reroll. Oh, this is a long one. It says, give something you don't need to somebody who could use it. So if you want to donate something, it could be clothes you don't wear anymore, or maybe cans of food you could donate. It's up to you. Would you like that, or would you like to see your last reroll for your option? You donate blood? Oh, that's incredible. I am petrified of needles. I wish I could donate blood, but unfortunately I make Ren lose circulation in his hand every time I go get my blood drawn. And oh my gosh, my nurse had to remind me to breathe last time I went to go get my blood drawn, because I was sitting there like, and she was like, okay, breathe. Sure. It says, ask people older than you about their secrets to happiness. Oh, this would be sweet if you have like an older patient at the hospital. I feel like older people love talking about ways that they have found happiness. I feel like you could find something like a coworker or maybe a patient that you can do. That's fun. That's a nice one. And before an old person says, what happiness? You don't? Oh, it's okay, Octo. Wow. My secret to happiness is incentivizing myself with treats. Look, it's very possible that this is all we got, right? This life we got. And life's too short not to give ourselves little treats from time to time. Having a bad week? Get a little treat. You deserve it. The fact that you woke up in this world, in this day and age, poof, treat. You deserve a treat for simply opening your eyes today. Yeah, I dog trained myself, exactly. But my other secret to happiness, I think, would be, of course, my cats, but I feel like for a lot of my youth, I was surrounded by, well, not surrounded, but I don't think I had friendships in which my boundaries were respected and heard, and I haven't felt true happiness until I became much more clear about my boundaries. I grew up chronically a people pleaser. I grew up in a really bad environment where in order to basically survive said environment, I had to be a people pleaser to survive. So breaking that habit has been difficult, but it has allowed me to find peace and happiness and be surrounded by people who respect me and my boundaries. So relatable. That's so sad. I'm sorry, Yusen. It's hard. It's hard as fuck to break, and I still catch myself people pleasing, but it's good to practice. It's definitely a good thing to practice, setting your boundaries and trying to stick to them even when it's uncomfortable, and oftentimes it can be uncomfortable. And you might regret setting your boundaries for a little while, but when you reflect back on it, you'll be like, I'm glad I stuck to my gut, and I'm glad I stuck to, my own rules that I've set. But been trying to put on weight mostly so I can donate blood as well. You got this, Ram. You got this. Donate blood because you have O negative. They only let me donate once because I'm chronically ill from injury or aphasia. Admirable of you though to donate blood. I cannot ever donate blood because of what I was born. I have siblings with sickle cell? I don't know, they're chronic anemia, so they can't donate blood. Maybe not sickle cell, I'm thinking of something else. It's not sickle cell, because sickle cell hurts. They've got something else that makes it so that they can't, their cells are messed up, but they don't feel the pain that people with sickle cell get. So I don't know what it is. But yeah, they're born anemic. I'm not, but I have fear of the needles. I need to see Iron Lung. I want to go see it so bad. Maybe I'll see if Ren wants to. Are they showing it in theaters for long? Sickle cell crisis is horrible to see. It might be partial sickle cell, maybe. Yeah, painkillers don't work. I was watching a doctor show, and they were treating this poor patient who had sickle cell like a drug pusher, while she was experiencing some of, if not the worst pain imaginable. I hate when that happens. I've lived. Nuts. As of today, is the biggest movie in America. That's awesome. I saw the video of Markiplier at the very first showing of Iron Lung, and everyone freaked out. I would have screamed. I would have been part of the group of people freaking out if oh my god, if he like emerged from the shadows of my theater. I would have been like, no freaking way, I'm in the same room as Markiplier. Oh my gosh. I'm taking my friends to go see the movie on Sunday. Have fun, Mr. Dead. I'm gonna have to see if I can get myself some tickets, because I really want to go and see it. Markipliers, yes. Freaking Zeus. Yeah. Ads are about to start. If you need to lower your volumes, please do so. Oh my god, Armageddon! That's crazy. That was so long ago now. I did play Iron Lung on stream forever ago. That was one of my favorite horror games that we ended up streaming. I thought it was really cool. I want to replay it. Broke my back last year and I have 6 screws in my back. Oh my gosh, pull it up. Yikes. It was so good. I need to see it. Oopsies. How long ago was that now, Armageddon? Oh my god. Almost 4 years ago. It was 3.5 something years. 2022. In April. Really neat game. I like how I can tell what day I streamed Iron Lung because I can just click on Armageddon and see when they followed. Very nifty thing to have. Zazz! Yeah, it could be fun replaying it after watching it. Iron Lung was only in theater locally here for 2 days. This was day 1 and I'm so glad I went. I hope I'm able to get a ticket, but I don't know if I will. I'll still watch it online if I can. Yeah, that's what I did. I clicked on your name to see when you followed, to see when I played Iron Lung. Sias making a happiness quest, sure. Bought tickets to 2 different theaters. Ooh, are you gonna see it twice? The concept of the game? But I don't really remember the whole lot. Me too, Octo. It's been so long. I don't remember much of it either. Like the concept, yes. You're doing ASMR, but over game you might have been in the middle of. I have no idea. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's so worth watching that clip. Wait, which clip? Oh no. Oh, Hawk. Oh no. Oh no. You know what's really funny, Hawk? That clip's old, but I've re-injured my back doing the the same thing. How is that possible? You see how thick my thighs are? I'm what you call a pear-shaped girly. I have a thick booty. A lot to get around when I'm wiping, and sometimes I have to twist, right? I have to twist pretty far, and if you twist a little wrong, you sometimes twinge your back or pull something. Yeah, that's a better a better way to see the thighs. Alright, happiness quest for seismic has been requested. I'm just shuffling a bit more. Shuffled the happiness quest. Alright. We have a quest where it says, oh wow, we pulled this one earlier. That's crazy because we have so many. It says, write a note by hand and personally deliver it. Would you like to keep this quest seismic, or would you like a reroll? Thank you for the hydrates, Anya. That's fair, Doctor. But just know that anything I post is stuff that is within Ren's comfort and boundaries. I would never make him uncomfortable. I get the sentiment, but I do want to be very clear that I'm also very respectful of my relationship. Alright. Thank you for hydrate. Ear cleaning. No worries, Seismic. You just let me know when you're back. I do feel really bad for the amount of VTubers. I think I've been lucky because I've been vocal about being in a relationship since I started streaming, because Ren is literally the one who got me into streaming. But I really, 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 truly feel bad for the streamers that lose significant amounts of viewers or community members when they're vocal or honest about their relationship status. It makes me sad. I feel bad. I've had streamers throughout the years come to me and be like, how did you go about talking about it? Were you afraid? Were you scared? I think because I started off making it like widely known, it's been different, you know? I don't think I'm under the same boat as other people, but yeah, it sucks. It feels a bit parasocial. If you're only watching somebody because they're single, what does that mean? Why? That they don't change as a person. There's nothing that's changed about who they are and what they are. So why are we doing this if not for parasocial reasons? I absolutely hate the people who think telling your viewers I'm single is a marketing strategy. I've seen so many people on Twitter go around suggesting you don't talk to people about your relationships and to keep it private. And yeah, you're more than welcome to keep it private if you want to, but if you're in a relationship and you want to be vocal about it, I feel like that should be within your rights too. It shouldn't be, in order to achieve maximum viewership and financial gain, do not talk about your relationship. That should not be the reason. If you're just a private person and you don't feel like talking about it, that's good. That's good. That's fine, but Baba Pop. Hi, Ginger. What's up, Z? I forgot the point of it. My Twitch account does it also seal the deal for me. These YouTubers are human, just like you and I. I don't see all the fuss. Yeah, we're human. We're just people too. We're just people. It feels very much like it happens with IRL streamers too, but it's like more significant with VTubers. I feel where we really are pressured not to talk about it. That's different, yeah. If you're talking off of streams and such, that's absolutely different. If you're playing it up, don't be surprised when you attract a certain type of audience. Kind of. I'm like of the mindset that if you do sex work or adult content, I still feel like you are absolutely entitled to having a relationship. And if you choose to share it, then you choose to share it, but you can ask, see what's up. Each their own, but there's some people who want to make sure they have boundaries set. Exactly. It can go out, like if you're comfortable sharing it, that's fine, but good evening, Kanata. Yeah, that's what the band hammer's for. You're entitled to your privacy if you want it. You should not feel obligated. It goes both ways, right? You should not feel like you owe anyone the knowledge that you're in a relationship if you don't want to share that information. A branding issue? Yeah, I get what you mean. Rails. Oh, and Blue, we have a happiness quest for you. Will you attend convention in the year 2026? Okay, I originally was thinking of attending a convention this year. However, I'm going to be saving up money because I might have to, well, not have to, but I really, actually no, yeah, have to. I might have to do an impromptu visit to Australia to go see Belle. Because we might have a special event that we're going to be doing, and I'm not sure yet if that's going to be happening this year or not. So, just in case, I'm going to have some saved up money for that. Yeah, so. Oh my gosh, that website was, they shut it down, Jake. They shut it down. She shouldn't have said anything. We use VTubers to escape from reality, blah blah blah. Like, yeah, I get it. I do my ASMR and my streams as an escape, like, so that we can all get our mind off of the ick of the world, but, like, the escape from reality should be us escaping from our stressors. So, if you're saying them being married isn't, like, it brings you back from your escape, I feel like that in itself feels a little odd to me. Can you hold hands? I actually posted a picture on Twitter of me holding hands with Belle. I think it's a complicated issue, but I feel like there's some creators that take it too far and play into being single. I will say it shouldn't be a matter if they're, or it shouldn't matter if they're in a relationship or not, and I agree with most of what you're saying. That's fair, yeah. It can be complicated. I think it's one of those things where, of course, I can say that because I've had a stream done a certain way for so long, I see it a certain way for me, but I get that it can be complicated. Sometimes it's not safe to open up about that stuff. Also, sometimes people love being an idol streamer. Okay, I will say my things that I'm speaking about right now is only about independent VTubers. I am very strictly speaking upon indie VTubers. If you're an idol VTuber or working for a company, it's completely different. There's a whole different set of rules and what goes into it and what is or isn't adequate to talk about. I can't speak upon corpo VTubers because I don't have experience as one, and so I'm not even going to begin to attempt to. So, yeah, that's a whole different world. Yeah, most idols are, it's like they're not even allowed to date, at least publicly, in certain idol culture. But again, I don't know much about idols. I haven't watched a lot of Corpo VTubers. Yeah, our streamers should be happy. Oh my god, Arasaka and Militech VTuber, that'd be crazy. I say ripping the band-aid effect since you've long since let it be known. Exactly. You're very right about that, Drago. I didn't have to rip the band-aid because it's always been a known fact, but I do think it's very intimidating ripping the band-aid and talking about that stuff. Okay, Boo, I'm gonna do your happiness quest. I'm also gonna close up. You guys are welcome to disagree with me about stuff and share your thoughts and opinions about these things too. I hope you know that. I'm not trying to say my word is law. I do like to see your guys' thoughts and opinions on this stuff. Because there could definitely be things that I'm not considering or thinking about. It will, I think it does usually normalize after a bit. No. No. Not everything I say is law. I'm human. I make mistakes too. It's okay. It's okay. You can't learn as a person if you're surrounded by yes men. You have to have people in your life with opposing opinions from time to time to like get a bigger world view. I do feel it's unhealthy too personally. Can I leave the back rooms? No, you're not allowed. Alright. Boolul, are you still here? Yo, okay. Your first happiness quest. I'm gonna refund Seismic because I think Seismic is still busy. So just in case, Seismic, you can still get your happiness quest. Just let me know when you're back because I know you're busy, but just in case you're not back by the time we're over, I want to make sure you get your points back. Are you tired? Zero? Okay. Boolul, your very first happiness quest for this week. Make a double batch of cookies or triple your soup recipe and share freely. So maybe make yourself some cookies and some cookies for those you live with, or whatever meal that you decide to cook this weekend. Maybe you could make a bit more and share it with those around you. Would you like a reroll to see what your other quest might be? Hi, tigers. Killer. I'm gonna refund it just because it seems a bit so long for you as well, Mathira. Sorry, hiccups. Yeah, if you guys want to take on these quests too, you're welcome. Is that my box of tingles? It's my box of happiness quests. Oh, Seismic, your first quest was... You like cookies? Write a note by hand and personally deliver it. Would you like to keep this quest, or would you like to reroll? You got 2 rerolls each. Double it again to the next person. It's been so nice getting to do our full ASMR time this stream. I'm so sorry that I keep injuring myself lately or not feeling well. Reroll, sure, Seismic. Can we get some cutie pies in chat for Octo? We got a Ultimate Cuties Cutie Pie redeem for Octo Muffin. One of the, if not the cutest cutie pies that ever cutie pied. Can we all point at Octo and say, hey, you're cute? 150,000 channel points to target Octo. We love to see it. Octo is cute. Copy it. Copy it. Copy the message and spread it. Don't mind being patient. Always want you to be healthy. I appreciate it. Seismic, your other quest. Practice being a hugger. It will lift your mood and others. So maybe give a hug to somebody around you. Would you like to reroll? Yeah, one more reroll. Octo cute. Kanata, don't worry, I got you. I'll do your quest too once we're, yeah, Roof, I got strawberry bonbon nails. I got these done yesterday. Draggle, thank you for gifting us Suffy to Kanata. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Strawberry bonbon nails. I like that one, I'll keep it. Alright, sounds good, Seismic. Draggle, thank you for giving us Suffy to Saki. Thank you. I don't know if we're gonna hit our plus level 2 points this week, but that's okay, because I'll still get my points for a whole year. It doesn't reset until next year, so it should be fine. Yeah, it kind of looks like watermelon from afar, doesn't it? But yeah, they're little strawberries. It's hard to tell, but because of the blur, but they got little strawberry seeds along them too. And they're shiny. But this lighting is dim, so it doesn't show very well. Strawberry bonbons. There's clearer pictures of it on my Twitter if you want to check them out. Octo's cute. Lol, did you like your quest, by the way? The cookies one? Where you're just making a double batch of something and sharing it with people around you? Did you want to keep this? Double checking before I move over to Kanata's. Yep, okay, perfect. Let me shuffle. Alright, Kanata. Your first happiness quest. You can re-roll 2 times. Your first quest this week is lend your time, talents, or listening ear to somebody else this week. Would you like to keep this quest, or would you like a reroll? And you're welcome to do, you can still take your reroll, like, if you still want to do the first quest you got, but you did a reroll, you're welcome to do that too. Yeah, sure. It's fine to give yourself options. Make conversation while waiting instead of checking your phone. I need to do this more. This one's hard for me because I'm a shy person, so I check my phone instead. When I'm out in public. Turkinata, that one gives me anxiety. I got this one so many times. If you want another reroll, let me know. But this one's write a note by hand and personally deliver it. Would you like a 4th just in case? We've gotten this one so much today. Despite my shuffling. The happiness quest really want you guys to start writing handwritten notes and giving them to people. May be able to do that one? Sure. Alright. The second one was to make conversation instead of looking at your phone while waiting for something. My mind is like being in line at the grocery store. Oh, scary. You like the strawberry bonbon nails? Strawberry bonbon nails. It was funny, before she put on the strawberry dots, these look like tomatoes to me. My little strawberry bonbon nails. Good night, well, good night, Warrock, sweet dreams. Nate, you're gonna be the last happiness quest we do tonight, okay? Okay. I'm trying to dig into the bottom to see if you get some new stuff. Okay. Neat. Your first quest. Write down one thing you love about 5 different people. You don't have to share it. This would be a personal thing for you. You can share it if you want to. But yeah, it's just write down one thing you love about 5 different people. Would you like to keep this? It doesn't have to be people you know personally, but it could be about people in your personal life too. One thing you like about 5 Nights at Freddy's. Give me an essay. It's due on Monday. How are you, Sam? You want to see what the others are? Okay. I'll let you know your others then. Your second quest is to take a note of something in your home that you love and write down why you love it. And then your third quest, think of someone you appreciate, then call or write to them to say thanks. 50-word essay due tomorrow? Oh, 50-word essay? Oh, I could barely write one word. You'll do the second one. That was the take note of something in your home that you love and write down why. I like that. Hi. Oh, I will not tell. I am not a narc. I mean, I feel like if the FBI were listening, they'd probably see your message anyway, but I won't say anything. Alright, Floofs. It is that time of the night in which we rate out. Reminder, we have a VR chat meetup tomorrow at 9 p.m. EST. If you want to join, here's a link to join our Discord. You have to follow the rules. We have a channel set up for the VR chat meetup. Just once you've read the rules and done what you need to, scroll through and find that. Good night, Drago. Good night, everyone. Hi, Psychotic. But yeah, if you guys want to join the VR chat meetup, please read through the rules. Arguably, in my opinion, one of the most important rules that I would like you all to follow. Please be mindful of everyone's personal space, especially if people are in VR. It can be quite intrusive if you get up in their face without their consent. I love hugs, but please ask first before you come up and give me a hug. I'm very shy, so when people are up in my personal bubble, I get really nervous. You're welcome to talk to me. You are so welcome, but remember, I'm in VR, so it feels very real. But yeah, we're gonna play games. We're gonna go to Experience Worlds. It's gonna be an absolute blast. We're gonna hang out for 2 hours. This event is moderated. You can use a Quest headset or, PC headset, both work. You can even join it without VR. Reminder, if you're joining desktop, they've added a feature where you can connect your webcam to your VR chat model, and it will track your face movements, your talking, and your hand movements. So you might want to look into setting that up if you're going to join in desktop. It's really fun to play with. Not all models work very well with the face tracking, so try out different models, see what works best. You can also turn on your safety settings if you want to have a personal bubble. Yes, very much what Warden said. Okay. Do-do-do-do. Not a lot of my mutuals are on streaming, or up streaming tonight. Hi. I think I'm gonna raid somebody new. I haven't rated somebody new in a hot minute. But there's this really, really, really cute. Let me see. Oh, they're so cute. Raising funds for 3DL. It says they do cozy triggers. Normally I rate people I know just because I know they do like certain types of ASMR. But yeah, I'm gonna raid somebody new tonight. We're gonna raid Kaisa. I have never raided Kaisa. It looks like they're raising funds for a 3DO right now too. Their model's absolutely adorable. Is that why y'all injured? You fall into holes? I actually did fall while the snow caved into a hole and I fell and hurt myself. But yeah, I love supporting new people. It's kind of fun. I haven't done it in a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna send you all over onto Kaisa. They're doing live cozy fairy forest ASMR. I hope you all have an incredible rest of your night. If you're not joining for the VR chat meetup, I'll see you again on Monday. Good night, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Sounds good, Renee. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow if you're there for the meetup. We're gonna have fun. Oh no, Aphasia, noted. Good night, Smoking Wolf. Bye.